In July 2017, a study published by the Journal of the American Medical Association revealed that the NFL's head injury problem is rampant. Of the 111 deceased NFL players' brains that were studied, 110 had the brain disease chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain disease otherwise known as CTE. School of Education and Social Policy freshman Ethan Markowitz says that from his perspective, the league has failed in finding any worthwhile solutions to the problem thus far.
So, I think it might be lack of technology rather than implementing new technology that would actually be the best solution, but I don't think they'd ever go that direction. So for that reason, I do think they can do things that can prevent concussions, but I don't think they could fix the problem. If people are going to bash their heads together, there are always going to be concussions.
The same Journal of the American Medical Association study also found that CTE can have an effect on football players who only played in high school. Of the 14 deceased former football players who only played in high school studied, 3 had CTE. Weinberg freshman Elijah Floman, who played football in high school, said he'd be less willing to let his own kids do so.
I played in high school.
Yeah.
So I did play in high school, and I think having had experience in organized football, you sort of have a greater understanding of how much time goes into teaching kids how to hit properly and how to get it properly, so that way you don't get seriously injured. Then again, it is obviously still a very dangerous sport, and I don't know if I'd want to let my kids play, but I think having insider information, being actually having first-hand experience, you have an understanding of how much time goes into the safety and understanding how to not get hurt in the game. So I wouldn't let my kid play, but I think that there is some over exaggeration in some cases.
Studies with regard to the connection of CTE and football, especially the NFL, are putting the future of football at a crossroads. With parents and players more aware of safety issues with the sport, does the NFL still have a future? Markowitz had his own take on the matter.
With just such a lion's share of the market, and I think over 50% of the most viewed television programs this year were NFL games, I don't think any concussion issue is going to take the NFL off the landscape unless they take themselves off themselves. Unless the players and or the league decide that they have to stop playing. I don't think that it will stop the consumer from consuming their content.